What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and as all of you already know, I have been covering the downward spiral of Britney's mental health right here on my channel, and I've also been covering the Johnny Depp trial and the aftermath of the Johnny Depp trial right here on my channel. But what do you do when both of these worlds collide? What do you do as a creator when both of the main stories you're talking about somehow in some way come together? Well, you sit down and record a video like the one you're watching right now. Now, as you all already know, I've been reporting on it for a while now. There is so much utterly bizarre, crazy, weird stuff going on Britney's Instagram account. If you haven't already, I suggest that you go follow Britney Spears. I'm telling you all, you will not be disappointed. It is crazier than anything that I have ever seen on television. It is just so weird. I know a lot of you all are probably Johnny Depp fans who have not been invested in this Britney story. And if you're one of those people, maybe go back on my channel so you can become familiar with a lot of the stuff that's going on. So Britney's been doing a lot of wild, crazy stuff lately. We're not so sure if it's Britney or if it's someone trying to make Britney look crazy. From these weird naked posts to these weird captions of her just talking out off the top of her head, not making any sense. But now she actually just shared a quote from no other than Johnny Depp this morning. Let's take a look at the post. People cry, not because they're weak. It's because they've been strong for too long. Those are wise words, Johnny Depp. I'm not so sure that Johnny Depp actually came up with that quote, but hell, Johnny Depp owns the quote now, and Britney has posted it. She's put her stamp on it, so now this quote officially belongs to Johnny Depp. Now, those are wise words. People cry, not because they're weak, it's because they've been strong for too long. But what does this mean? Why is Britney posting something like this? Is it because Britney feels like she's been strong for too long? And now she's kind of breaking down and becoming emotional and crying or whatnot? She's sad because she's been strong for so long. But let's think about this. Why post something like this if you're free? You no longer have to be as strong as you used to have to be. As far as we're being told, you're free to do whatever you want. Go out there, fly like a bird, dear God. Please make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away. Have you ever seen Forrest Gump? If you haven't, please go watch that movie. One of the best movies ever made. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. But yeah, why is she so adamant about sharing these kind of emotional posts when in reality, shouldn't she be happy now? She's so-called the freest woman on earth. Why isn't she happy? Why aren't we seeing her live her life? Instead, we're seeing her in the same old house. And then she goes so far as to share quotes that make you believe that she's still going through something. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the comments down here. Judging by these comments, there's almost no need to read through them. I see nothing but yes, queens, yes, queens, yes, queens, yes, queens. It's funny because Britney will post something really concerning, and even a lot of her diehard fans will come around and be like, man, this is weird. And then Britney will post something semi-normal, and just like that, Britney fans, the same exact fans, will be like, never mind, everything's okay. So now people are acting as if, just because she shared this quote, oh, Britney's okay. You see, she shared Johnny Depp's quote. We all love Johnny Depp. Never mind what was going on before. This is obviously a sign. These people will cling to anything to just, they want to believe so bad that not only is Britney free, but that they had some part in freeing Britney. I'm not so convinced. My honest thoughts, this is speculation. This is just one of my theories. I have a few. But honestly, I don't think Britney will ever be free. People in Hollywood, when they sign these certain music deals and they get within the music industry, they will never be free again. They control you until they can no longer control you, or until you're no longer profitable, and then they do away with you. The reason why I have been so adamant about covering this story is because we've seen this 1,000 times with other celebrities. You see this type of activity, you see this type of behavior, and then a couple of weeks later, oh, this person died of an overdose. Oh, this person mysteriously died in their home. Oh, this person died in a random accident. Britney, listen, I've seen this happen 1,000 times. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but we've seen it happen a lot. Britney is on track to no longer being with us, if I'm just going to put it nicely. If you judge, or if you look at like other similar situations with celebrities, let's take Michael Jackson, for example. I'm not so convinced that Michael Jackson was innocent of messing with little kids. That's a conversation for another day. But there's no denying the fact that Michael Jackson, he probably would maybe still be here today if it wasn't for, I have to be careful how I word this, but if it wasn't for other people tampering with his life. Let's just say that, I'm trying to think of the right way to word this here so I can remain on YouTube and my channel doesn't get just bombarded and exploded and I get kicked off the internet. Michael Jackson was assisted with his early death, okay? I don't know the right words and the right way to say it, but they kind of knocked Michael Jackson off. That's the way it looked. You can go look at Prince. I'm not so sure about Prince either. You can go look throughout the music industry. You have to realize there's so much money to be made when you're gone, when they get you out of the picture. So what happens is they build up these stars, they build up these celebrities. You're going to do this music, you're going to do that music. And then when you're no longer as profitable, they do away with you. And then they make all of the money off of your old songs, all of that madness. There's millions upon millions of dollars there to be made. If Britney was out of the picture, someone's going to be getting paid residuals. Someone's going to be getting paid every time Britney's song gets streamed, every time Britney's song is in a movie or in a commercial, every time there's ever anything to do with Britney. If Britney's gone, someone else is going to get that money. The family, they got the family out of the situation. So it's not like they're going to be left anything. If Britney's gone, I would assume these record labels, maybe her husband, maybe some of the people that were in on all of this madness going on around Britney, they would profit from it. I think that we need to stay on top of this story because Britney is on a fast track to winding up like so many other musicians and celebrities that we've seen in the past. I know a lot of people are blind to what's going on in today's world. A lot of people have no clue how wicked the music industry is, but this stuff happens all the time. People think that, oh, I'm obsessed with Britney, or I just want to talk about Britney. No, I honestly don't care about Britney that much. Yes, I grew up with her. Yes, I'm nostalgic for her music, but I'm not a super fan. Like, I would not sit here all day and talk about Britney if I was not truly concerned for her well-being. I'll joke, I'll throw out jokes whenever I feel like it because that's the type of guy I am. But at the end of the day, the reason I'm so concerned here, it's not just because of Britney's mental health. It's not just because I don't think that Britney is free. It's because I feel like Britney is on the verge of just getting straight up mollywopped and just knocked off the map. I can't say the exact words that I want to say, but I think that we're close to that. If someone doesn't do something, if people don't start paying attention, it looks really scary. It looks really scary. One person I could really compare it to, do any of you all know Anna Nicole Smith? I'm younger, I'm 31, so I was kind of younger when she was spiraling, but I remember that. I remember her little episodes. I remember seeing all of this weird behavior, and the next thing you know, she was gone. And looking back on that now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, I could spot so many similarities between Britney and Anna Nicole Smith. And I'm not saying that Anna Nicole Smith was necessarily knocked off. I'm just saying that she was going down this weird path where you couldn't really, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sure a lot of you all already know what I'm talking about. And if you do, maybe you could fill other people in about what I'm talking about because I don't want to ramble on too long about that situation. But if you go back and you look at Anna Nicole Smith and then you look at what's happening with Britney right now, you will spot a lot of similarities. And like I've said before, if you know anything about how the music industry actually works, about the evil people within inside this industry, you would be scared to death for Britney. The problem is a lot of these Britney fans are just absolutely just out of touch with reality. Some of them have no clue as to what really goes on behind the scenes. And a lot of them are just as delusional as Britney. You know, to be a fan of someone who just sways side to side surrounded by dog poop, maybe you have to put yourself in a certain mental space as well. But I think that we can't just sit here and keep ignoring these red flags because it's not going to end up well. It's not like you're going to ignore all of these red flags and you wake up and things are better tomorrow. Yes, people in charge of Britney's life, and, you know, they can make it look like Britney's okay. They can make it look like Britney's as free as a bird. They can make it look like Britney's got all this new music and working on all of these new products or projects. That does not mean that Britney is okay. Britney is very obviously not okay. I don't care if she came out with 400 songs tomorrow. That proves absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I will say this. I'm glad at the very least that we don't see anything crazy yet today. We just see this little quote from Johnny Depp. And she also posted something else that she deleted. By the time I came here to make this video, it was already gone. And that's one thing you also have to notice with Britney. A lot of times she'll post something crazy or something weird and it's gone within seconds. And also a lot of times it's like these posts get posted over and over and over and over again. She also posted this quote from Victor Hugo. "He who opens a school door closes a prison." Okay. I mean, like I said, there's no making sense out of some of the stuff she posts. But here's one of my theories. I think sometimes Britney likes posting these random quotes. She posts these random red blocks. She posts these posts that don't really mean anything. I feel like she does it to try to drown out the noise about her other posts. It's like she's almost spamming, so it makes it harder for you to get down to the nitty gritty of like all of the weird posts. So she'll post these weird photos of her butt crack wide open, and then she'll post a bunch of nonsensical quotes and random cups of tea and all of this nonsense to kind of like, you know, make it tougher for you to go down and find the real stuff, if you will, if that makes sense. It's almost like to drown out everything else that she already posted, but it's like, that doesn't help. We could still go back and see all of the madness. Now, I'm getting good at just screenshotting everything she posts because like that, she'll delete it, but I often miss out on some things. But a lot of you all have been sending me stuff over. I really appreciate that. But for now, I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all on the next video.